Jack.
I love driving here because, you know how I'm obsessed with my Satnav. What's great is when you get on the A1000, because she's got a sexy voice and she goes, turn left onto the A1, I'm Mack and I'm with Jules.
I think I've got myself into a bit of a situation now where I can't really get out of it in an easy kind of a way. I've been quite friendly with the woman who runs my local shop. She knows my name, but I realised that I don't know her name.
How long's it been?
Nearly 2 years.
Oh, you're well past the point where you can ask.
Aren't I?
Yeah. I mean, I think you've got about 4, maybe 5 days grace on that.
5 days?
Yeah. 2 years? No, you can't ask now.
There's no way now that we've been having chat and banter for nearly 2 years that I can go in and go, oh, by the way, mate, what's your name? I can't do it, can I?
No, you've got to wait till someone else comes in and uses their name.
Do you think I'm just going to have to camp out in the corner of the spa and just stay there for about 7 or 8 hours until someone goes, oi, Margaret, you got any of those
whatever
fags?
it is, yeah. Or you've got to be somewhere else and you go, you know, what's the name down the shop? As if you've just forgotten it.
Yes.
And then they go,
who else knows her name? No one else knows the lady at the shop's name.
Right, well, you got a problem.
It's not like you got Sue's written above the door or whatever. You know, it's a generic spa. I don't really know what to do about it.
You know, it takes people a while to get things. A bloke came to fix my heating, and he said, so, what are you doing here? I said, oh, I work for a local radio station. Oh, yeah, tell you the one I listen to. And then he starts listing off loads of features that we do on Jack, and loads of contests and all the rest of it. And I was like, right. And I went, that's Jack. He went, no, it's Dave. And every time he'd go, yeah, I tell you what else they do on Dave. And no, it's Jack. Funniest thing was, you know how we have the station voice that does all those funny lines?
Yeah, Jack.
For Jack. He goes, oh, I love him, he's so funny. I'll tell you what, though. He works some hours, that bloke, doesn't he?
Oh, he does.
Graham Jack on Mack.
Hello, Rachel. What happened to you?
I met this guy, and he was really nice. It was at school, and everybody called him Smithy. So cute, and we were actually the school couple for a couple of years.
The school couple?
The school couple, yeah. And we were going out together, I think it was about 2 or 3 months, and he invited me round to his mum and dad's house for tea.
Oh, big time.
And I was calling him Smithy, you know, in front of his mum and dad. And after tea, she turned and she said something, and she called him Matty. And I was like, his name's not Matty, it's Smithy. And they go, no, his name's Matty.
Did you actually tell his mother that she was getting his name wrong?
Yes.
Amazing.
You didn't think, Rachel, that his mother may be the expert on this topic?
No, I thought I was right. I was his girlfriend, so, you know.
How is he this morning, Jules? I'm talking about Santa. Yeah, we've kidnapped him because we're trying to raise an extra 1,000 toys in our toy appeal with O2 for underprivileged kids. If we don't get 1,000 toys by the end of the weekend, we won't release him in time for Christmas. So he's been in the cupboard under the stairs. He's been duct taped, and if you just take the duct tape off him there.
Oh, that is a release.
Oh well, you'll be glad to know you've made the newspapers.
Really?
Yeah, and even the ransom note has been printed in there.
Oh!
You made it into the Welland Hatfield Times. You know you're big news.
And please, nobody's forgotten about me.
Yeah, no, they haven't forgotten, but we still... the toy appeal... We spoke to Obi at the Hatfield O2 the other day, and he says that it has picked up. But we did some maths, and we reckon each O2 store has to collect about 250 toys.
Okay.
So far, it looks like the best they've done is 80 each, so a long way short. So it seems unlikely that we'll get the 1,000 before the end of the weekend.
No!
Oh, you're making me feel... Oh, don't do that. You're making me feel all sad.
Does that mean I have to stay in there and...
Get him a tissue. He's dripping.
I'd like a tissue.
His beard's getting
Please
old.
don't let Jules prod me with that stick again either.
If you would like to help Christmas, it seems unlikely now. Our target seems out of reach. Looks like Santa will be locked up in the cupboard under the stairs right through Christmas.
Oh no! Not
there's
the
an outside
tape again.
chance. Maybe you could donate a toy to your local O2 store. I don't know. Okay, you just put it. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. And yeah. Okay. Thank you.
Jack's Christmas toy appeal with O2.
What happened to you, Dave?
I've worked for the company I work for now for 14 years, and I've always called the delivery driver Bert.
Okay.
And then we find out after 14 years his name's Alf.
Shut up.
No, and the entire night crew called him Bert.
And he's responded to the wrong name for 14 years?
Yeah.
What's wrong with him?
Well, what's wrong with us?
'Tis the season to be a wally. A lot of scams out there. My wife, Julie, she gets a phone call on Friday, and it's Vodafone. That's who we've got our mobiles with. And they said, oh, we've looked at the calls you use and your data usage, and we think we can put you on a cheaper plan. So she goes, yeah, oh, that sounds good. They said, yeah, some security questions first. And then they wanted all the usual name, address, date of birth, mother's maiden name, that kind of thing. But they've called her, yeah.
Well, that's the first thing. You never give out info if they've called you. They should know who you are if they've called you.
Exactly. It's only when you call them they need to go, is this really you?
Exactly.
Yes. And considering we've got the phones with them, it's more than likely that they could... Anyway, so she's suspicious. So she says, no, thanks, no, not interested. So she calls Vodafone and says, look, this has just happened. I'm pretty sure it wasn't you, was it? And they said, it definitely wasn't us. It's a scam, and you did the right thing, not only by not giving them any details, but by reporting it to us. We can check it out now and all the rest of it. Because I'm guessing they've got records of who's called us. I don't know. Anyway, she did the right thing. So she wanted to warn other people about this. So she put it on Facebook and said, look, look out, there are people pretending to be mobile phone operators. Don't give them your details. I've just called Vodafone. It's definitely a scam. So about half an hour later, our phone goes again, same routine. Hi, we're calling from Vodafone, and we've been looking at your calling and your data, and we think we can put you onto a cheaper plan. So Julie starts to get angry now. She said, listen, this isn't Vodafone. This is a scam. I've called Vodafone, and they've told me. Next minute she hears uncontrollable laughter. It was my mate Roger. He'd read it on Facebook. He decided to give her a call and have her on.
What's the deal with you and your neighbours, Mary?
Well, we've been in our house 7 years now, and I don't know what they're called.
You still don't know their names?
No, every year we save our Christmas cards for the kids to make and do with next year, and every year I have to go through all my Christmas cards and find the one that they sent us last year to get their names so I could write who it's to.
That is brilliant.
I should make an effort, really, but I just forget.
Every year you get a reminder, and every year it doesn't stick.
No.
Hello.
Hello, who am I talking to?
Millie.
Millie, what did you ask Santa for?
iPad Mini.
iPad Mini? Goodness me, how old are you?
6.
6. Well, unfortunately, you won't be getting it because we've got Santa locked up under the stairs, and unless we get 1,000 toys in our toy appeal, we won't be releasing him.
We can help you.
How can you help?
Whatever you need.
Okay, well, you just convince everybody you see today to donate toys in the Jack FM toy appeal.
Okay, Mummy will.
Okay, good for Mummy. Thank you, Millie.
Jack.
There's going to be a shortage of goat's cheese. Cressida, Christmas is cancelled. Darling, where's the goat's cheese? There's been some sort of a thing called Q fever, which has spread across Europe, and there's been a massive cull of like 50,000 goats and sheep, which means there's going to be a real shortage, which means obviously the prices are going to go up. This is horrendous, Graham. I don't see why you're not more worried.
5 years ago, this wouldn't have been a story. Where was goat's cheese 5 years ago? Who was eating goat's cheese?
The
it was
Queen.
like, yeah, maybe the Queen and maybe ponytailed Mexican beer swigging, sandal-wearing basket weavers. You know, those kind of people? But now, goat's cheese, it's kind of moved into the mainstream, but only for girls, isn't it? It's girl food.
Only for girls?
Yeah, my wife loves goat's cheese.
It's delicious. What are you on about?
No, I can't. I just can't. It's not my thing at all. It's
You
just
think
a bit too...
goat's cheese is for girls?
Yeah, there's certain food is for girl. There's girl food and there's boy food. Goat's cheese and rocket and caramelised onions. They're all the girl food. And those girl breads, those girl coffee, your farty larty and all. There's certain things for girls and certain things for boys. And goat's cheese is a girl thing. And I can't believe that you've got someone in your life for 2 years and you don't know their name.
Yeah, she's just a woman at the spa. She's really nice, and I always nip down the spa.
Does she know your name?
Yeah, she says Jules. This is all right, Jules. How you doing? I don't know how she got to know my name, and I didn't get to know hers. Because surely, if she asked me mine, I would have asked her hers. Maybe I'm just a bit too self-involved. I didn't remember it. Maybe she just had a really generic name. You know, like one of those standard names that no one remembers, like Steve.
I don't think she's called Steve.
I don't think she's called Steve.
If you're trying to do it through a process of elimination, you can take Steve off your list, Jules. Ruthie, you've had a problem too.
For years and years and years, it must have been about 7, 8 years, I called my neighbour Lorraine, and a job I thought that she might be interested in. So the next time I saw her, I said, "Oh, Lorraine." I thought, I've got a bit of a funny look, so I said, "Oh, it's Lorraine, isn't it?" And she said, "No, it's actually Leanne, but you've always called me Lorraine, and I've always answered."
Thank you for that, Ruthie.
You're welcome, Gemma.
Did you see this big fat man that got 2 seats on the plane?
Just hearing about this story now. Is this because the airlines are saying that if you're big, you have to buy 2 seats?
Yeah, well, some of them are saying this now, that it's a really tricky one, because it is in some ways pretty unfair if you've got someone that's 7 stone and somebody that's 37 stone, and you're paying the same price when you're thinking about the amount of extra fuel that it carries. Anyway, he was flying, it's a little plane, he's going from Ireland to Wales, and he's told he has to get 2 seats. So he does it, he pays for his 2 seats, he gets on the plane, well, he gets to the desk, and they give him a ticket, and it says one of his seats is row 17, and the other one is in row 19.
They were in different rows.
Kind of defeats the point of having
How
2
big
seats
was he?
next to each other.
You're not happy, Jim?
I've got a few kids, and they're all very upset about all this Santa Claus stuff.
What's Santa Claus? Well, the fact that we've kidnapped him and we're not letting him out until we get 1,000 toys. Yeah, eh?
It ain't on broadcast and that sort of stuff, because there's going to be a lot of upset kids.
Well, we have to broadcast what's going on. We can't pretend that we haven't done it.
Oh, mate, I know, but, you know what I mean, if you just wind it in a little bit, because there's a lot of upset children.
Yeah, but you have the power to release Santa by donating a toy to our appeal. Have you donated a toy?
It's irrelevant though, mate, isn't it? Because there's lots of upset kids.
Yeah, but the kids will be fine if we get the toys. Then Santa will make his rounds.
So what are we going to do about this, Graham? Where's the way forward?
We need to get 1,000 toys before the end of the weekend!
Is that what you're telling me? Yeah?
That's what I'm telling everybody!
All right then, mate.
All right, cheers.
Cheers, bye.
Jack FM. Our friends Electric, Tubeway Army. Gary Numan. He married the leader of his fan club, you know, Jules.
It's a bit sad when that happens, isn't it?
I suppose, though, everybody marries the chairman of their fan club, though, don't they, really, if you think about it? 1,000 toys is 1,000 toys, that's what we need. Just bring it. Take the duct tape off him, Jules, so we can... There we go.
Oh!
Santa!
Oh! I didn't think I was ever going to get out of there. You kept me in there yesterday.
I'm guessing you're hoping that you get released.
Oh, I hope so. It's
1,000
been
toys. That's what
long, dark days in that cupboard.
Okay, so, Jules, the numbers again. Around about, can we say it's around about 100 per O2 store?
Yes.
That gets us 400. There's a lot of toys out in the...
We have got a stack of toys in our waiting room.
Hundreds.
Thank you to everyone who's dropped them off. People have been really, really kind. We've had bags of them, and it's been so nice to see kids bringing them as well and saying that they want to help other kids.
It's been lovely.
To release Santa.
I have to say that although the total, it does not add up.
What?
To 1,000.
Very upset.
No, don't do that.
What? You say I'm going to be in the cupboard?
I was actually hoping we'd get the toy. I can't do it. I can't be responsible for ruining Christmas. You're free to go, mate. Thank you so much. I know it's a busy time of the year, mate. If you just open the door there, and away you go. Santa, you are free. Oh, there he goes. Look. Oh, he's running to our car park. Santa!
See ya!
We'll always love you. Thank you, big man. And we hope that Christmas is the best Christmas ever with O2 from Jack FM.